Hello, everybody. Shift around here a little bit. My name is Retro Soul 86. Time for just a small update. So, let's see. First thing on the agenda, I have completed. I don't know if I told anyone about this, but the first Red Alert, Command and Conquer Red Alert, I completed that. I did have to do the remastered version. Because I could not get the older version to capture, whether it be windowed mode, full screen mode, game capture mode. It just would not capture. And I tried for about a solid 5 minutes, like, okay, well, if this ain't gonna work, I know the remastered one might. So I installed that, tried that, worked. So you're gonna get the remastered version, but it's the same game, just a new coat of paint. It was fun, frustrating towards the end, just on a couple of missions because you had to like destroy like every unit on the map or every single building of theirs on the map, and it was irritating at the very last. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. That one's complete. I also did Journey to Jaburo, Mobile Suit Gundam Journey to Jaburo, which was one of the two games that I initially got when I first got a PlayStation 2. And it's only a 9-video series. It's very fun. It won't be coming out for quite a long time, but well, that's another thing I wanted to talk about because I've literally got videos going out through 2027, the end of 2027, for Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I kind of had the thought of starting, say, June or July, starting to put on Mondays and Fridays as well. Tuesdays and Thursdays. My brain just went, you already are, duh. But Tuesdays and Thursdays as well. Because I'm recording that far ahead of time. Which is fine. Because it just means more content for you guys to enjoy. So I'm thinking about doing that. Because I've got more series and I've still got the itch to record. So might as well. Just more the merrier, by golly. Welcome all the new followers from the shorts. My son had told me, Dad, you really should get into shorts. That'll get a lot of people steered towards your channel. And as a guy who watches shorts every single day himself, I can kind of understand that, because that's how I found, I think, Stakuya, who plays Hearts of Iron 4 a lot. That's how I found his channel. It's how I found a few different people's channels. And so I can understand that. And I've gotten a few followers from that so far. Over 1,000 views on at least two of them already. That's Bella. She's going to check out what her mother's doing. And I've still got the Labrador over here. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know what she's doing out there. But I've got so many shorts already squared up. I think through March, and I want to say April. But I've been working on shorts all day today as well as one of my 2 days off this week. And I've got like another 10, 12 shorts already set up. Now, I'm not the best when it comes to knowing when interesting moments happen, because typically not a lot of interesting moments happen during my series. And typically in your older games, unless it's like a glitch or something perhaps of that sort. But like boss fights I can definitely do. If I can remember a funny instance, I will try to remember to do it. I'm going back through different series like Turtles in Time, Great Circus Mystery with Mickey and Minnie, Darkwing Duck on Game Boy, grabbing little clips of like boss fights and stuff, so you guys can see some of the fun boss battles that I've been through. Some fun moments. I did get some funny moments from Final Fantasy X. too many really funny moments in Final Fantasy X to my recollection, but I got a few. So that'll be coming out later this year. I should do Kirby Streamlight too. Sorry, random thoughts. But I've got like Race Circus Mystery doing. I got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the boss battles from that one on Super Nintendo. A lot of great boss battles that I fought, and it's gonna be a lot of good boss battle clips at the current moment. If I see or remember any funny moments, I will try to clip them as well for shorts. But I'm glad everybody's enjoying them. Zelda 2 was the first one I did, and it's going overwhelmingly positive, which makes me very, very happy as a content creator. The game really wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, but as an avid, Souls player, I don't know if you guys can see the night in the sky, but I played Souls games for many years, and when I got to Zelda 2, I just kind of treated it like another Souls game. And if you do it like that, you'll tend to have a much easier time. Grind your way up, go to town. But it still won't help that final dungeon. That final dungeon's brutal. But again, it did not record, so I got the final boss battle, and that was about it. And you saw the Labrador go bye-bye. If you're curious about why his hair is missing from the backside, he has a skin condition. We're trying to treat it, but it's just hair loss. He doesn't have mange, nothing bad with him. It's just dry skin that it's a pain in the butt to try to take care of, but we're trying to do it the best we can with him. He's not suffering or nothing like that. It's a little itchy, but that's it. Thought about using coconut oil and seeing if that might help some, because I hear that's really good for coats and stuff, so maybe try that. Oh, there goes my little girl. Bella. Come here. Come here. Come on. This is Bella. She is my oldest. She'll be 8 years old this year, huh, Bella? Mm-hmm. Love you. Little stinker. She wants in behind me, and I'll let her back in behind me in a little bit. But, you got a lot to say, huh? I had the thoughts of introducing PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, but every time I get one on a wheel, I start to question whether I want to yet or not. I mean, I was gonna do Dragon Age Origins, but it was only came out in 2009, and it was only 17 years ago, and I kind of like to limit it to 20 years for consoles. But I'm gonna put a poll up on the channel and see what everybody thinks about it. And I'm gonna do a series in the meantime and see kind of where everybody's kind of gauged at, whether people consider it retro now or not. Because if so, great. There's a lot of great games on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 I could do. Sorry about that. It's been a long day. It's like almost 8 o'clock at night, and I've been up for darn near 12 hours at this point. I mean, there's like Dishonored, Dragon Age Origins, Bioshocks 1 and 2, Battlefield 3, all the Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. That's just to name a few. Far Cry 3, Far Cry 4, Infamous, Injustice, Gods Among Us. Great games. Great games. Email. But I was thinking about it too, and I'm like, there's still so many games I have, even with just the PlayStation 1 and 64, PS2, GameCube, and Xbox consoles. Just those 5. There's literally over hundreds of games I could be doing just on those consoles that are pieces of my childhood I could do. Like Mech Assault, Crimson Skies High Road to Revenge, Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, which would be awesome because I liked Morrowind a lot. There's a crazy bug in that game I'd love to show off to people. I mean, you can become God in that game. Like, Vivek, just walk up. He's dead. With a finger. It's so killer. There's that. There's like Naruto, Clash of Ninja, Metroid Prime 2, I don't think I've done Mario Kart Double Dash yet. I still gotta do Mario Kart 64, even though I don't really care for that game because of the controls. But since I'm using a 360 controller, it wouldn't be as hard. Because those N64 controllers, those of us who grew up with it, you know what I'm talking about when I mean the control stick sucks. Because for those who don't know, the control stick would stick in there, and it was on like a little bearing, but it would wear out the plastic around where it would bend. And after a while, it would become so loose that the dead zone for hitting any kind of movement was just apparently boring. It was terrible. Right now, I'm recording The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. But I know you were just that. We already did that series. Yes, but A, I'm revisiting it. And B, I'm getting all the achievements thanks to Retro Achievements for that game. I think I've already got like 4 or 5 achievements already. Only on like episode 2, 3. The ones that are very difficult are the ones for bosses and stuff. But I'm gonna see how that runs. I'm kind of skeptical whether I just want to do achievements on my own. I may end up canceling the series, so if you don't see it, I probably just nixed it to just have fun on my own, because I'm debating in my mind whether I want to do series that include achievements, 100%ing the game achievements, or if I just kind of want to do those on my own for my own fun. Because it's one of those things that it might take me forever to complete a series if it's with certain achievement sets, or I can just perhaps do another channel that focuses on retro achievements at some point. I've talked about it in the past, but I'm still skeptical on whether I want to do it or not, or just leave retro achievements for myself to enjoy it and have fun. Yeah, there's tons of games. There's tons and tons. Luigi's Mansion, frick. The Harry Potter games, which I have most of them, I think, on GameCube. I'm looking over at my bookshelf if you're wondering. Star Fox Adventures, which some people hate, some people love. I don't mind it at all. It's not a bad game. Yeah, it's different from your normal Star Foxes, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. The voice acting's terrible, but it is what it is. But I'm gonna put that poll up tonight on whether people consider Xbox 360 and PS3 to be in the realm of retro gaming. And if I get enough positivity towards it, I'll start doing PS3 and Xbox 360 games as well. I just hate to do it, and then people go, "This isn't retro." Like an overwhelming majority. Now, if like you're 1 or 2 people go, "I don't feel like this is retro," okay, I can understand and I appreciate your position on it. But if an overwhelming majority says, "Yeah, you can go ahead and do it," I would consider it to be retro because it's old enough. Then I'd be like, okay, let's go ahead and roll with it. Because I have a ton of PS3 games. I literally have, I was like close to 2 shelves worth and a large bookshelf of PS3 games that I can do. And my PS3 still runs perfectly fine. So I'd love to take it apart and put new thermal paste on it though, but let me clean it out. But I gotta learn how to do that at some point. And I have a 360 literally right here in the corner. I don't have too many games for it, because this is kind of the era where every game kind of came out on every console, except for certain exclusives. This was really the last. The Xbox 360, PS3, Wii generation was really the last one I would consider to have like any kind of console exclusives. Now Nintendo still kind of does. I mean, props to them for keeping that part alive. But it was the last real generation where every console kind of had its own exclusives. Because when you see Sony coming to Xbox, Sony coming to Steam, or Xbox coming to Steam, and vice versa, and it's just, yeah. Anyway, that's it for now. Like I said, I'm doing a ton of clips, so you're not going to run out of clips for a long time. And I still have to go back through my back catalog and see what other games I can make some good clips out of for shorts, because I'm seeing you guys really are enjoying them. So I hope you guys enjoy the content, and I'll see you next time.